Well, what number one, if it's natural, and you've not added anything, the shelf life, and so I'm sorry for the big word, like how long you can keep it on the shelf will be much lower. So that's why most of the natural fruit juices, they say 2 days maximum or 5 days maximum, and then you have to use it. So most of the ones that you see that they are not natural.
But it's 100% natural.
Unless they are saying that they've not sweetened it with sugar, but that one you have to say no added sugar. Then we know that the sugar in it is what it comes with. But most often than not, it is not natural. And even then, they have added a lot of other additives and preservatives to keep it that long. And so the naturalness is it. And so we don't want to go into things around labeling. We must have policy that controls how people label the products they have, because if you don't label them well, you are deceiving the population.
What would you want to see in terms of the labeling? And the point is, do we read the labeling anyway as Ghanaians?
Yeah.
We go to the shelves, we don't read, we just pick and we pay and we go. Do we read the labeling, and what should be on the labeling that would enable us be well informed in any way?
Thank you. So what let me come in. So what I want to put across here is that, of course, I'm on a committee now with the Standards Food and Drugs Authority, and then we're trying to come up with a policy on front of pack labeling in Ghana. So it's ongoing now. I must put it that way.
How far are you going with it?
I think we are getting there.
No, I don't want that one. We're getting there where? Are we 90%? Are we 85%?
No, probably, I should probably, if I want to give a percent, maybe 40-50%. So we are but we are getting there. But what I wanted to put across is that in other countries, we've found a nice way of labeling. When you go to most of these Asian countries, when this sugar-sweetened beverage or any drink is put on the shelf, we use the color code, the traffic light color code. And that makes it easier. And so there's a red zone, there's a yellow zone, or there's a green zone. Sometimes there's a red label, a yellow label, and a green label.
Yeah, I know about red label and black label.
I'm not referring to that anyway. And when you look at these labels, it makes it a bit easier for people to comprehend what the labels mean. Of course, even us as an expert, sometimes it needs to take you almost about 3, 4, 5 minutes reading every detail of the label before you can pick up that there's an added sugar. And it's not always that it is written sugar. Sometimes you can add high fructose corn syrup, HFCS. There are various technical terms that are in there that would not let you pick it up as simple sugars. But then you need to be an expert to know.
So, listeners, one thing you should have at the back of your mind as we have this conversation is this. A lot of kids out there are becoming obese. Yeah. A lot of women out there are becoming obese. And trust me, if you become obese, maybe your man will leave you for somebody who's slimmer. All right? So be mindful of obesity. As you gulp down those sugar-sweetened beverages, you're harming yourself in terms of size. Aside from that, there are some health implications as well. We've talked about, cardiovascular issues, the heart issues. We've talked about some cancers. And we'll be going into detail of all of that shortly.